Welcome to SIAC Football Media Day 2018, and welcome back to another exciting year of SIAC football. After a 2017 campaign where we saw the Tuskegee Golden Tigers take home the conference title, we look ahead to this season. This is the 2018 SIAC football predicted order of finish. First, we'll start in the East Division. Coming in at number 5 in the East, we have the Panthers of Clark Atlanta University. The Panthers look to improve their 4-6 mark from a year ago under the leadership of head coach Kevin Ramsey, entering his 4th season with the team. Wide receivers Jonathan Sanders and Josh Banks return on offense, and defensive back Quantavious Singletary and defensive lineman Deontay Glover return to the defense. Clark Atlanta opens its season on the road at Mississippi College on August 30th. Next up at number 4 are the Maroon Tigers of Morehouse College. The Tigers finished last season with a 4-6 record, but look to improve upon that mark this year. Entering his 12th season with the team, head coach Rich Freeman and the Tigers have plenty of experience returning, with wide receiver Amir Smith and running back Santo Dunn on offense, and Antonio Johnson and defensive lineman Kamari Jones-Hunter on D. Morehouse opens the 2018 season at Arkansas Pine Bluff on September 1st. Coming in at number 3 in the East are the Fort Valley State Wildcats, who received 2 first-place votes in this year's poll. After a tough loss in the SIAC championship, the Wildcats look to come back in 2018 faster and stronger. Head coach Kevin Porter, in his 3rd season with the team, returns key players Lorenzo Smother at wide receiver and Cameron Young at defensive back. Fort Valley State travels to Florida A&M for its first game of the season on September 1st. Next up at number 2, we have the Benedict College Tigers, who received 1 first-place vote. This season, Benedict and head coach Mike White look to build on last year's strong 7-2 record. Quarterback Dominique Harris Sr. returns for the Tigers offense, and defensive lineman Charles Williams Sr. and linebacker Xavier George return on defense. The Tigers start off their season at home against Florida Tech, September 1st. Coming in at number 1 in the East with 7 first-place votes are the Albany State Golden Rams. The Rams are coming off a 6-4 campaign in 2017 under head coach Gabe Jardina, and they look to put together another productive season. The Rams return impact players on both offense and defense with wide receiver Mike Green, running back McKinley Haversham, and defensive back Jalen Boyd. The Golden Rams kick off the 2018 season against Valdosta State on September 1st. Now we move on to the SIAC West. Kicking things off at number 5 in the West are the Dragons of Lane College. The Dragons look to bounce back from last season's 2-8 record. Under the leadership of head coach and athletic director Derek Burrows, the Dragons have reason to believe, with the return of quarterback Marcus Reynolds and wide receiver Amari Hampton on offense, and defensive back Kenneth Williams and defensive end Cameron Brown. Lane opens its season at home on September 1st against Lincoln University of Missouri. Next at number 4, we have the Central State Marauders. Head coach Cedric Pearl is coming into his 5th season with the team, and he and the Marauders look to improve on last year's 1-9 overall record. The offense returns quarterback Trent Mays and running back Terraris Saffold, and the defense brings back linebackers Kalen Abrams and Javion Williams. Central State opens the 2018 season against Elizabeth City State University on September 1st. Coming in at number 3 in the West are the Thoroughbreds of Kentucky State. Entering his 3rd season as head coach, John L. Smith and the Thoroughbreds are primed and ready for 2018 after a 3-8 effort last season. This season, Kentucky State returns standout players Michael Simpson at quarterback, wide receiver Demetrius Anderson, defensive back Matthew Bizamana, and defensive tackle Chris Roberts. Kentucky State begins the 2018 campaign on September 1st against Slippery Rock University. Next up in our rankings at number 2 in the West are the Miles College Golden Bears. Coming off of a strong 2017, finishing 6-4 overall, the Golden Bears are ready for this season. Head coach Reginald Ruffin returns for his 8th year and brings back impact players on both sides of the ball, with running back Justin Hardy, quarterback Joseph Cambridge, and linebacker Austin Stevens. The Golden Bears kick off their season against Alabama A&M on September 1st. To round out this year's preseason rankings, coming in at number 1 in the West are the Tuskegee Golden Tigers. Fresh off an SIAC championship and a 9-2 overall record, Tuskegee looks to pick up where they left off last year. Head coach Willie Slater enters his 13th season at the helm and has no plans of slowing down, with linebacker DeVoris Thomas and wide receiver Javarius Cheatham returning this season. The Golden Tigers open the 2018 season at Alabama State University on September 1st. So which team do you think has what it takes to go all the way? Watch SIAC football all season to find out who survives when East meets West at the Conference Championship in November. Best of luck to all of our great programs, and don't forget that at the SIAC, we play hard.